Welcome to SUPRS Live. This is the Supermodified Ultimate Pavement Racing Series, the original Supermodified Sim Racing sanction. And tonight we're finishing up our three-night Keystone Nationals. And tonight's a very special race indeed. It's the 15th annual Randy Witkum Memorial. This race honors a real Supermodified racer that lost his life at Jennerstown Speedway. Hey, we're so glad you could join us here tonight. If you're watching on the Twitch page, glad to have you. And hit that follow button if you could. Help us get towards that affiliate status. And if you're watching on the SUPRS Live page on supers.net, that's even cooler because you're going to get to see multiple camera views tonight, along with all of our fantastic stats and rest of the good stuff. So we want to say welcome into everybody tonight, and it's going to be a pretty long show tonight with 125 laps. This is going to take about, all told, a little over an hour for the broadcast. We'll take a break after our heat races, get our feature lined up, and then we will do our introductions, have the national anthem, and do the 125 lap feature. So with that being said, let's talk a little bit about Randy Witkum, who we're racing in memory of tonight. Randy lost his life on the 14th of August, 19 while competing in an International Supermodified Association event. Randy was a young, up-and-coming Supermodified racer who got his start NASCAR Speedway and Lee Hudson Speedway. Regular in the 50 and the 350 and the regular limited super modifieds out there. Took 350 super modified championship hardware at Star. He's the fifth in the long line of Witkum family members involved in racing to win features at the Star Speedway. Quite the driver. In fact, took the limited super title at Hudson Speedway. He was getting ready to make his jump into the big block super modifieds of the International Supermodified Association, Oswego Speedway, and Jennerstown Speedway in an ISMA event. Crashed in his. Tonight we remember Randy Witkum of Westford, Massachusetts. Lost his life August 14th. Say anybody in the family, Witkum family that's listening tonight, we still think about you. It's important that we continue to remember the Witkum family and Randy Witkum in general, and that's why SUPRS exists, is to help spread the word about real super modified racing and help remember those drivers that were lost in the line of racing, doing what they love to do. One of the most touching tributes that was put out for Randy Witkum from Jeff Miller's daughter, Sheena. Jeff Miller was Randy's car owner, team great Joey Payne Jr. that night at Jennerstown Speedway. Sheena wrote this after he passed away. Great friends of ours shall come and go, but there will be memories. We shall pray and pray, and God shall bless him with our hearts. As we cry, his spirit will never forget the good times in his life. We may be sad, but we all know one fact. He is risen to a blessed place, and they call that place heaven. Our friend is now our risen angel above. God will remind us this risen that we love him with all our hearts, and we should cherish him the day we die. God did not take him away from us. He wanted our friend to have less pain. Every day and night, pray and think of the fond memories. Don't let the devil get to you. Be happy and be thankful that he was born into this wonderful world and that he was gifted in many ways. As we recover, we still remember the new angel risen and the wonderful angel's name. Bless you, Randy. What a touching tribute written by Sheena Miller right after Randy's passing. Well, with that, we know that this is a very important race in SUPRS history. It's been going on for 15 years, as long as SUPRS has been around. And part of that reason is because, we do things for a different reason here at the Super Modified Ultimate Pavement Racing Series, and it's to help raise money for injured drivers and their families. We also, with donations received by you, our viewers and our racers, we're able to give a little bit back. We don't race for the accolades. We bring about awareness to the region. And about awareness. This has been a very competitive Keystone Nationals. It hasn't had a lot of cars, a lot of competitors this year, but right now the points are pretty close for the Keystone. It's still kind of up in the air. Rob Warren is leading the Keystone Nationals points coming into tonight's race, and Rob has won the Keystone Nationals 3 times in the past. Bob Gangler has also won it 3 times. The guy that's won it the most times is Miles Maxon, 4 Keystone Nationals champions. So, a couple of things to watch tonight. Rob Warren was your fast qualifier. He's leading the points coming into the Keystone Nationals tonight. Knows how to win here at the Witkum Memorial. He's won 3 of those. Your fast qualifier. And he's chasing Keith Powell in the points. And he narrowed it down last night, the night before. He won the opening race at Route 93. So he's getting back into his rhythm. And we expect that he's going to do pretty well here tonight at Jennerstown. So keep your eyes on the 35 out there. And also, we have Bob Gangler here, who's a former winner. That's myself. And Steve Callahan, former winner. Now, the guys that haven't won it but have run a lot of races here. Carl Becker out of Lansing, Michigan. And Powell. Powell almost had the win last year and got passed with about 30 laps to go. Making his first start tonight will be Brad Keyser, winner last night at Nazareth Speedway. So a couple of different storylines to watch here tonight as we go throughout this 125-lap event. The other thing that we want to make well known to everybody tonight is that courtesy Bag Studios and our video production manager, Kevin Timmons, we are going to have 25-lap rundowns of the race to keep informed of what's going on and who's in what position. So if you can't see statistics on the page, we'll be able to keep you in those 25-lap rundowns. Thanks to Hairbag Studios and Breeze Graphics for their work in the broadcast.